Every few decades, the world shifts, and when it does, a small group of people become billionaires. The question is, will you be one of them? The age of empires to the rise of artificial intelligence, revolutions have never just reshaped industries, they've rewritten the rules of wealth. Today, we'll explore how people became billionaires during the world's most powerful revolutions. You'll see how a handful of smart, bold, and sometimes ruthless individuals spotted opportunities when others saw chaos. And more importantly, you'll see that we're living in another one right now. The age of exploration and colonial capitalism. This era marked the beginning of global trade, colonization, and the formation of the first international corporations. New continents were being discovered, trade routes were created, empires were built. Key billionaires, by equivalent net worth: Jakob Fugger, German banking and mining tycoon, possibly the richest person in history. Cecil Rhodes, mining magnate and imperialist in Africa. Dutch East India Company shareholders. First multinational corporation. What they did right. Invested in high-risk, high-reward ventures like spice, silk, and slave trades. Created monopolies backed by state power, colonial charters. Controlled not just products, but routes and resources. Early billionaires built wealth by controlling global supply chains and monopolizing exploration. They didn't just follow the map, they redrew it. The first industrial revolution, the transition from handmade goods to machine manufacturing, powered by steam, coal, and mechanization. Key billionaires: Richard Arkwright, pioneer of the modern factory system. Matthew Boulton and James Watt, industrialists who revolutionized steam engines. Key traits: scaled productivity using machines. Built labor systems to match technology. Invested in factories, canals, and rail. You don't need to invent the technology, you need to scale it. 3. The Gilded Age. Second Industrial Revolution. Electricity, steel, mass transportation, and communication changed everything. America became an industrial superpower. Key billionaires: Andrew Carnegie, steel empire. John D. Rockefeller, oil monopolist. J.P. Morgan, finance and electricity. Cornelius Vanderbilt, railroads and shipping. Billionaire blueprint: own raw materials and distribution. Crush competition. Reinvent how money moves, banking. Reinvest profits into empire expansion. Lesson: control the infrastructure of civilization, and the wealth will follow. 4. The post-war boom, 1945 to 1970s. After Winnie the Pooh, the US became the center of global industry. Consumerism exploded. Suburbs were born. Highways were built. Key billionaires: Sam Altman, Walmart, discount retailing. Henry Ford's legacy: democratized the automobile. Ray Kroc, scaled McDonald's as a franchise empire. What they did differently: scaled systems, not just products. Focused on operational efficiency. Mastered logistics. Walmart's early supply chain was revolutionary. Lesson: in stable times, those who master efficiency and scale win. 5. The dot-com boom, 1995 to 2001. The birth of the modern internet. Tech startups emerged from garages. Websites became billion-dollar storefronts. Key billionaires: Jeff Bezos, Amazon. Pierre Omidyar, eBay. Reed Hastings, Netflix. Elon Musk and the PayPal mafia launched multiple billion-dollar companies. What they did right: capitalized on digital real estate, scaled fast, lost money early, gained dominance later, monetized attention and e-commerce. Lesson: in early internet revolutions, speed, perfection. First movers became category kings. What they did right: capitalized on digital real estate, scaled fast, lost money early, gained dominance later, monetized attention and e-commerce. Lesson: In early internet revolutions, speed, perfection. First movers became category kings. 6. The mobile social media era, 2007-2016. The launch of the iPhone changed everything. Social platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter created new billionaires. Key billionaires: Mark Zuckerberg, Facebook; Jack Dorsey, Twitter, Square; Kevin Systrom, Instagram; Jan Koum, WhatsApp. Billionaire blueprint: build platforms with network effects, monetize data and engagement, create products people check 100 times a day. Lesson: attention became the new oil, and social apps became the drills. 7. The cryptocurrency and blockchain revolution, 2017 present. Decentralization, Bitcoin, Ethereum, DeFi, NFTs, DAOs, and blockchain infrastructure reimagined finance and ownership. Key billionaires: Changpeng Zhao, CZ, Binance; Brian Armstrong, Coinbase; Vitalik Buterin, Ethereum; Sam Bankman-Fried, before collapse, FTX. What they did right: built infrastructure, not just tokens; created platforms to exchange, store, or build on blockchain; leveraged scarcity and speculation. Lesson: in paradigm shifts, early infrastructure builders win big, but risk and regulation can kill fast. 8. The AI revolution, 2020s, present. The rise of large language models, automation tools, and synthetic media has begun to reshape every field: writing, video, art, law, medicine, and software development. Key billionaires, current and emerging: Sam Altman, OpenAI; Jensen Huang, NVIDIA, chipmaker for AI; founders of Anthropic, Midjourney, Runway, and others. Traits of the new AI billionaire class: own or distribute compute power, GPUs, clouds; build foundational models or platforms; create niche tools powered by AI video editors, personal assistants, automators. Lesson: this is the beginning of a supercycle. Those who move fast now could control the future. Despite these opportunities, most people never capitalize on revolutions. Why? They wait for certainty. By then, it's too late. They focus on consumption, not creation. They fear risk more than irrelevance. They don't recognize the leverage of new tools. Revolutions aren't clean. They're noisy, chaotic, and often unprofitable early on. That's why most people sit it out and only realize what they missed when it's too late. The billionaire pattern. Here's what all these billionaire stories reveal. 1. They build in uncertainty. They move when others wait. They bet on unknowns. They invest during chaos. 2. They create infrastructure. They don't chase trends. They build the platforms trends live on. 3. They solve at scale. They pick problems that apply to millions, not dozens. 4. They use leverage. Industrial age equals machines. Internet age equals code. AI age equals models plus prompts plus scale. 5. They reinvent how value flows through decentralization, crypto, automation, AI, or behavior change, mobile apps. They rewrite systems. We're in the middle of the next billionaire wave. The age of AI isn't coming. It's here. The same way people dismissed the internet before, many still underestimate what AI is doing now. But those who understand it, who build with it, will own the next economy. And here's the most important part. This revolution is still open. The gates haven't closed. The platforms haven't solidified. The billionaires of this decade are still being made. The only question is, will you use the tools or be replaced by them? Every era has its titans. Let's recap the revolutionary eras that created billionaires. Age of exploration, trade routes and empires; industrial revolutions, factories and infrastructure; post-war boom, mass consumerism and logistics; internet era, platforms and digital scale; social, mobile age, attention and data; crypto era, decentralization and speculation, AI revolution, automation and exponential leverage. Every single era rewarded one thing: leverage applied early. The next billionaire won't look like Rockefeller or Zuckerberg. They might be a creator using AI tools, a coder launching smart contracts, a kid selling prompt packs on Gumroad. The opportunity is here. The question is, are you paying attention? Want to see how you can use AI tools to build your own empire? So let me know in comments, and then we will make a detailed video on this topic.